Welcome back, everybody, to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. If you are returning, thank you for supporting me. Either way, make sure you hit the like, follow, and comment. And we're gonna jump right into it. So before we get started, I want to say Happy New Year. We are finally in January of 2025, and this is your monthly energy read and numerology reading for my personal year number ones. Okay, so I decided I was gonna do readings based off of the personal year number. So if you do not know how to calculate what your personal year energy is, you can easily just calculate it by adding your birth month, your birthday to the universal year. Okay, so that would mean that you will reduce each number down to 1 and add them all up together. The year is 2025, and so that means 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5 equals 9. So you will be adding your birth month. If you're born in January, add 1 plus 3 and 9, and then you get your personal year number. So the example will be right here. But your personal year number, if you feel like you have clicked the wrong video, make sure you calculate it first and then check which video is posted for you. Okay, so if you don't know me, my name is Tiara, the Spiritual Valkyrie with Queen's Willet Dreams LLC, and I'm literally your personal go-to psychic transformation specialist. I am also a professional numerologist and a dream activator and interpreter. So I do specialize in dream work, if you don't know. If you're interested in getting a personal psychic transformation session with me, you can click the link in my click the link below and go to my website at queenswilletdreams.com and book you a session. Whether you want numerology done, whatever, psychic mediumship, whatever it is that you need, you got. So let's get started. So if you are in a personal year number 1, which you are if you're on this video, you are having a personal month number 2. Okay, it is important that you realize what this energy means, and how you can look at it in a sense is that we have our universal year energy, which go ahead and check the forecast that I posted up for that for the year. But you have your personal year energy, which is going to directly affect you, and then you have your personal month energy, which is going to kind of hone in on some of the activity that's going to be happening and the energetic things that may be taking place during this particular month. And you, this year, January of 2025, you are in a 2 personal month energy. And so the number 2 is all about collaborations, adaptability, cooperation. You can literally look at 2 as like the intuitive energy, and when you have that month, when you're in that month, you're going to be finding yourself to be a little bit more sensitive, a little bit more let me worry about my partnerships, let me worry about my relationships, and let me slow it down. So when you have a 2 energy, you're going to be feeling a lot more, you're going to be more intuitive, you're going to have to tap into your intuition more, and then you'll find yourself in spaces that you may be looking at some of the relationships that you're building. So pay attention this year of like what seeds you're planting right now, because the relationships that you're building, the partnerships and collaborations that you may have, all of the things that may come up in relation to working with other people or even supporting other people will show up during this time. So pay attention to that, because the 2 energy can sometimes be a little overwhelming if you're not paying attention to your intuition, and it's like literally hitting you in your face. Okay, so that's a little bit about just the 2 energy going into this month. And let's pull a little bit of cards and see what we have here. Some of the messages, intuitive messages from your guides that are coming up for my personal year number 1s. The deck I'm using is the Unshakable Peace deck, I believe it is. I'll link it in the description below. But let's get some messages for our personal year number 1s. Personal year number 1s. Oh, okay, that flew out. Ooh, okay. And I'll show you guys what this looks like. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. And then I'll pull a few cards from my numerology deck. I'll link that in the description below. Also, while I'm pulling, if you are interested, get you your 2025 wall calendar that I created, and I literally went through each month and did the forecast for each month on this calendar. I'll show you guys in a sec. Let's get anything else. All right. Okay. Okay, cool. So if you don't know, we are in a universal 1 month, and this is the calendar here. This is the Essence of Benevolence calendar, and I literally took all the time, took about a few months to actually complete this, where I have for each month have forecast and literally tips and tricks on how to navigate the energy and attract more benevolence in your life each month, because that's exactly what the hidden gem is for the year, is benevolence. And so so what you're going to need is a way to navigate the energy, and I did it right here. So this is January, and I can read that to you as well too. So before we get to your section, let's see. All right, let's go. January can be a challenging month, especially in the early to mid part, when decisions require careful thought and reevaluation. Acting too quickly without balancing intuition and reason could possibly lead to health problems or physical symptoms stemming from an internal imbalance. During this time, the world may appear chaotic, leaving many unsure of which direction to take due to various distractions in the media or global financial issues. It's essential to find your center and allow things, people, and structures to naturally fall away. The collective energy will affect everyone, so focusing on our purpose, personal growth, and the release of self-limiting beliefs is crucial. True harmony will emerge from within. Later in the month, we will have the opportunity to shape our lives according to our own values and embrace diplomacy and respect for our differences, should we choose to do so. To infuse more benevolence into your life, the Universal 1 month invites you to reflect on the question, what beliefs must I change to facilitate the essential transformations in my life? So that is January of this month, the universal energy, which actually plays a role in how you navigate this energy that's coming up for you. So some of the things that came up, the card, let's see, number 40, what has no bearing on what has no bearing on what will be. What does your ideal life look and feel like? So this is the card. Not sure if you can see. Yes, this is a card. So as you can see, this card comes up number 40 and number 42, which is oneness is the way. How can you show more compassion and acceptance towards those you don't understand? So here's the thing. What's coming up really for my personal year number ones is that you're in a new year, okay? You're in a new year. Your year is, you just started a new cycle. And this is the beginning, because if you look, there's a 9-year cycle, which means we're in a universal 9-year, but you're in a personal 1 year. And with that being said, like, you're in a space that you're really starting to feel a newness come in. The 1 is all about, it's about the self. It's about self-expression. It's about, you know, really filling out what your ego is telling you, but balancing out with that spirituality and being able to start something new, have new beginnings, and taking action and moving forward. So the thing is like, whatever you did not release in the 9-year, which was last year for you, personal 9-year for you, you're going to need to release it this year so that new things can come in. And what's going to happen this month is that you will find yourself in a push and pull, because some of the things that you're not really willing to let go of is going to start showing that you need to let go of it. And they're telling me that you take care of yourself when it comes to being able to look at that from a higher perspective. They want you to step outside of your ego and then look at what is that you just take out of your box, let go, and open more doors. They're going to be opening more doors for you because you're going to find yourself having new opportunities and not knowing exactly what it is that you should be doing. But that is okay, because this is the energy where you have to start using your intuition to lead you down the path that you really want to go down. So if you're going to be in a space that you're going to need your intuition, you're going to have to also look at, okay, you know what, this doesn't concern me. I don't need to hold on to this baggage anymore. The one always is going to release what the 9 did not. The 1 is the beginning of the cycle. This is about you. This is about what you're going to do and how you're going to build your next cycle, build your life. What did you learn in your last cycle? So in the last 9 years, what is it that you learned that you can take with you now? And what is it that you held on to that you can release now? There's going to be a lot of change, a lot of like energy picking up this month. So just know that the change is for the better and it's leading you in the right direction. Just make sure that you're just like not getting too distracted or too overwhelmed because you're not using your intuition enough. Okay, the moment you start feeling overwhelmed, the moment you start feeling like it's too much or too much is going on, it's because you haven't tapped into your intuition yet. And when you tap in and meditate, go out in nature. I know it's winter. I know for some people it's snowing, like it's snowing here. But if you take some time to actually take a walk, ask yourself, okay, how can I better myself today? How can I extend more compassion towards others today? What connections do I need to be making today? You know, like what things do I need to be changing? What things do I need to be, you know, letting go of? And it kind of falls into the universal energy of just like, what limiting beliefs do you have that you can just let go of right now? Because there's a need for you to surrender. Okay, so for you gotta surrender. You gotta make sure that you're in a space that you are connecting. Okay, so let's see. Another thing that's come up is the need for you to get excited about your life. When they tell you to start manifesting, what people don't really talk about is the need to really get in the feeling of what it feels like for you to have the things that you want. It's not enough to just say you want something. It's not enough to just write it down. It's not enough to just, you know, imagine it. You have to be in the feeling and hold that vibrational feeling of what that feels like. So if you want more money, if you want change, you know, you have to feel what change feels like in order to really experience it, because your body, and it's like training your nervous system to experience something in a healthier light. Okay, so so that's a good message for you. And this month, take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of your health and take time to go outside. I think that's probably the biggest challenge, is that we're not connecting with nature enough, especially now that it's cold. So take time to go out in nature and then connect and meditate. Tap into your intuition. If it's telling you to go to a different route on your way to work, then go that different route. If it's telling you something about a dog, it was something about a dog. Like, it's something about a dog. I don't know if y'all have pets or anything like that, but something about a dog came up for y'all. So they're bringing up the dogs and maybe tapping into the intuition with your pets and animals, because they have a high sense of intuition. They have a high sensitivity in general. So maybe tapping into it or whatnot. I don't know. So but yeah, like, use your intuition and really pay attention to the connections and collaborations and partnerships that you're making this month. So I'll leave it at that. If you want a personal psychic transformation session with me, go ahead and click the link in the description box. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know if this actually resonates with you. And also, if you want the Essence of Benevolence calendar that we have here, that is linked in the description box as well too. So again, thank you again, and make sure you hit your notification button so you can know when I give you a new video, and let me know what y'all think about this. So thank you again, and I will see you next time.